I am Fahdel Scriven, Welcome Desk Coordinator of OurCalling. OurCalling is a day center for our homeless guests. I'm from Bronx, New York, moved to New Jersey where I had my kids, raised them there. Things started changing because my kids got grown. Guy asked me to come down here to Dallas. He brought me down here under the pretense of we had a home, but we didn't. We were in an abandoned house. And then a little bit after, he decides to take off somewhere else. So I was left to fend for myself. When it became where I didn't have a place to sleep, that's when all the worries started coming in. At night, you get crazy people rolling up on you, asking you want to ride. I'll give you money for this, that, and the other. You already know. Even in the daytime, they were doing that. So it really doesn't matter when it is. Then you see girls that you know that got into something or got into a fight or whatever, and they don't want to tell you who did it. Wondering if you're going to make it from one moment to the next. Not one night, one moment to the next. Those hours are extremely long, especially when you're not happy or you're not in a good spot. It's ugly. It's very uncomfortable. When you're sleeping outside, it's hard to sleep. You gotta worry about your surroundings. And depending on who you're sleeping around, you might have a talker, a yeller, a screamer, a fighter. As a woman, these are the things you're gonna worry about. Okay, because you got some guys out there that just don't care. Just don't care. Okay, the first day I came to OurCalling, it wasn't like you walk in a place and you see all eyes on you and they giving you the snares and stuff. It felt like you walking into your house, everybody's chatting, talking, and you were welcomed. You felt welcomed. That's when I said, you know what? I'm gonna hang around here and see where this takes me. The first month, I was on my laptop watching movies and stuff, but then I heard a guy in the kitchen. His name was Richard. Richard was our cook. And he was so funny and not really trying to be. He reminded me of my dad. So one day I went in the office and I said, hey, the guy in the kitchen needs some help. Can I help? I went in the kitchen. We got along real good. That helped me get on my feet as well because he had also been in the same situation. I started out volunteering in 2011. Got the job in July 2014. The young lady in the warehouse left, so they switched me over to warehouse, and I had been running the warehouse ever since until May of last year. I believe it was May of last year, then I became a manager. I've made a lot of changes. I've got an apartment that I've had for some time. I make better decisions. I won't be following anyone else around. I've grown in Christ a lot more than I was when I was starting out. I knew about Christ, I knew of Christ, but I wasn't in Christ. Now I am. What does it mean to have Jesus in my life? Ooh. Relief? Knowing Jesus has put a big spin on my life. I'm seeing things I didn't see before. I'm learning things I didn't know before. The Dallas streets would look real bad without OurCalling. There'd probably be a lot more people out there on the street if we weren't here, offering the things that we offer. Because when you tell a person they can go into a program, many of them are ready. Yes, Dallas needs OurCalling. Yes, 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 Dallas needs it. OurCalling pretty much saved my life in more ways than one. When they came into my life, I was broken. I'm still broken, but I'm a little bit better broken. It's been 10 years since I've been homeless. That feels good. And I try to drag some people with me because I want them to see how it feels too. I love OurCalling. I really do.